Hey you guys! My name is Stephanie Eims. I'm an area manager and independent consultant with Arbonne International, and I'm so grateful that you guys are watching this video. First off, I want to say thank you and also encourage you in letting you know that whoever sent you this video thinks very highly of you. Trust me when I say this because in Arbonne we get to choose who we lock arms with, so we do not just send this out to anyone. I want to get started right away by sharing a little bit more about my story. When I first heard about Arbonne, I was actually first introduced through our mineral foundation. I have always struggled with my skin. It's always been a frustration for me. And so when my friend said there's a 45-day money-back guarantee, I decided to jump in and take a look. So I tried it and I loved it. I was impressed actually because I'd been using other natural talc-free formulas and really liked this one. But when she encouraged me to take a look at the business and take a deeper look into what Arbonne is and who Arbonne is, to be honest, my biggest hesitation had nothing to do with whether or not the products worked or whether or not I thought I could do this. My biggest hesitation was pride. Truly, I had been working for 7 years in a career that I loved. I was a consultant for an international education company, and I was paid to travel the world. And on the outside, it looked so beautiful, and it really was a lot of fun. But I really thought that I had been working in my career. I knew where I was going, and so I did not want to take a look at something like this. And to be entirely honest, I also thought that something like this, network marketing, any of these little side hustles, I thought it was beneath me. I overcame that hesitation in a couple different ways. The first was I simply got educated. I learned a little bit more about what this industry does and what it is. I want to share with you guys what that looked like for me. I already had a terrific financial support system, but what I didn't have was time. And I learned that this industry works by providing time leveraging. This business is smart, and the products are ones that I can get behind because of the formula and the science that goes into them. So understanding how network marketing works was a huge part of it for me. It allowed me to experience a shift that opened me to consider this even further, but what made the biggest impact for me was not knowing how network marketing worked, but was actually learning about the type of person that says yes to a business like this. I always thought that this business was for desperate stay-at-home moms, women that didn't have a job or a career that they were proud of, or maybe that they went to school for, found out they didn't like, and just needed something to do while they were at home with their kids. Well, I can tell you honestly, I was sorely mistaken. And as I got to know this industry and this company, I realized that there are all types of people, all different ages of people that do this. There are counselors, there are college students, there are moms, but they are brilliant. There are neuroscientists, you guys, there are doctors, PAs, MDs, there are photographers, there are nutritionists and dietitians, there are consultants and sales reps, financial background such as CPA. Truly, people from all different backgrounds have said yes to this business because it's not only a smart business model, but it gives us something that nothing else can. Time and financial freedom, you guys. And this is not something to simply scoff at. So that really allowed me to experience a shift in which I would consider taking a look at this. And the reason I believe most of those people, and the reason I experienced that shift, was that time leveraging. How does that work? Time leveraging works because these are consumable products. So everything Arbonne shares, whether it's a mineral foundation like what I'm wearing now, or maybe it's our 30 Days to Healthy Living, or our personal care products, toothpaste, deodorant, everything that we share about, you guys, is consumable. What that means is that it all goes down the drain one way or another, and when someone runs out of something, they're gonna buy more. And what that means for me as an independent consultant is while I'm sleeping, someone on the other side of the world that's already purchased from me and already knows and loves these products is going to purchase again. And that builds the foundation for a residual income that allows me to leverage my time. Again, these are because of the consumable products. This business model is smart. The second reason, you guys, is the financial opportunities. So whether you're a college student or you're a caretaker for your elderly and aging parents, or somewhere in between like myself, this financial opportunity is incredible. You can begin by making anywhere from $200 extra a month, which mattered a lot to me at the time. I wanted it as spending money for while I was on my next trip, because remember, I traveled a lot, or an extra $20,000 a month. And allow me to repeat that. That's $20,000 extra per month, all while working part-time. Why is this possible, you guys? Because this is a virtual franchise. So we don't have to have a brick and mortar store. We don't have to show up to the front of a building to hope someone will come in. Everything is done online, just like all of our shopping is done online anyways. I don't go to the grocery store, I Amazon Prime it, and it's true for everything anymore. So that's why this business is so smart, because it is all online. That financial opportunity, though, doesn't just happen to the few and far between. I saw that extra $200 a month in my paycheck within my first month, and I saw an extra $1,000 in my paycheck in enough time for me to walk away from my corporate job and stay home full-time with my first little girl, just 18 months into my business. Now, you guys, I am pushing for the third of only 4 levels of promotion, which on average makes a total of $4,000 to $14,000 extra a month. And I'll also get to be a participant in the Mercedes-Benz Cash Bonus Program, where Arbonne's going to pay me to drive a white Mercedes, which is the only advertising Arbonne does. So all of this to share with you guys, it's a smart business, and it's something I said yes to because I was asked the question, where will you be in 5 years if you keep doing what you're doing now? And will you be happy with where you land? I knew for me the answer to that question was no. So I did choose to get educated. I chose to dive right in. And that leads me to ask you, if it takes an average of 48 months to promote to the top of this company, which it does, where you're earning an extra $20,000 on average dollars a month, what would you do in 48 months if that's where you found yourself? I know what I would do. I would buy beautiful land in this gorgeous state of Colorado. You guys, so dear to my heart. I was just in the mountains today, and I know that I would also buy horses, and I will put my little girls on those horses, and that's where I'm headed. That's so important to me and my heart. But you guys, I had to be the one to decide that good enough wasn't enough, that I wanted more, and I was not only capable of it, but I was capable of finding it within myself. I had everything I needed in order to make a change. And I want to encourage each of you watching this video, you don't need to be searching elsewhere for someone else's dreams. You don't need to be working elsewhere for someone else's dreams. You need to take the time to identify what's important to you and run after those dreams. And I can tell you honestly that this company does that. And it's such a special culture within this team, because not only do we become financially and time free when we take a look at a business like this, but you guys, we also become the best versions of ourselves. Because of the culture of this team, I am so grateful for who I'm becoming. There's something truly about this company that changes you. You guys, my hero, one of my heroes is Winston Churchill. He's someone I've always looked up to ever since I was a little girl. And a little known fact about Winston was that he actually was held back in 2nd grade. He failed the 2nd grade. And when he was asked about this, he shared, Winston, how do you feel about the fact that you were held back in 2nd grade? That's such a shame to have on your record. And Winston said, I didn't fail 2nd grade. I wasn't held back. I was given another opportunity to succeed. You guys, I don't know what this video means to you. I don't know what these questions have resonated with in your heart or in your mind, but I do know that we are not failing at this life. We are just being given opportunities to succeed. And I want to impress upon you that this is an opportunity for you, that this is an opportunity that could be for you and your family, that allows you to not to fail, but to take life and take your own dreams into your hands and run with it. So you guys, I don't know what your story is, but I do know that you have everything you need in order to create and write your own. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to encourage you to take the time to ask whoever sent you this video more questions. And please let them know where you land. Are you truly interested in learning more? Or maybe this is a not right now, but let them know. Thank you guys so much. Take care.